Senior year is not what you expect. It's hard to describe in just a few words. The stress is not the same stress as previous years. Your post-high school plans will shift numerous times from September to June. Enjoy high school. Senior year will come at the right time, but for now, let us explain.
I think there's a better understanding of your place in our Springfield community by senior year. I think there's a level of maturity that comes as the 4 years go along.
I looked up to seniors as kind of like, like the big people in the school. They get to have fun.
Because you always see the seniors and they just don't really seem to care about like school. Just kind of walk around laughing with friends.
I remember looking up to all the seniors who were here, a lot of especially the soccer captains. But as a freshman, I just envisioned playing that role myself,
So the one thing I notice with seniors as the months progress is the way the conversation around college changes.
In October, I really didn't know. I had no plans.
Well, I was just hoping to get into any school. That was the main goal, getting to college.
I thought I would be at American University.
Yeah, so after graduation, I am going to go to Dartmouth.
I'll be attending Rochester Institute of Technology.
I will be at Rutgers, New Brunswick.
So senior year stress is definitely different. The junior year stress and the sophomore year and the freshman year, it's just to make sure you're qualified to get into a school that you want to get into. But the senior stress is more just, filling out college applications and, becoming an adult and a lot more responsibility.
So I started overwhelming myself with really hard classes, and I carried that through my senior year, which I really wish I didn't. I wish I took things easier so that I could enjoy it more.
In the first half of the year was probably the most stress I've felt throughout high school, getting colleges and all that.
By spring, there's no stress level when it comes to academics. The general approach, even with APs sometimes, is I'm already into college. Whatever happens, happens. The stress is there and it, ebbs and flows, but I think it's a different stress in senior year than it is sophomore and junior year.
When I first came into senior year, I was expecting for it to be similar to all the other years I've had, but looking back, it's been a lot more relaxed, but a lot more important than some of the other years.
It's not all that it's hyped up to be. It almost felt like just another year.
It's a lot more laid back because you know everyone, you know all the teachers, you know all the classmates. You just want to have fun with friends mainly.
A little bit of both. So you have to realize that this might be the last time you're seeing some of your friends, and you won't be able to be in contact with teachers or anyone in the area. Yeah, so you want to savor everything that you've been around for your whole life, but at the same time, there's a whole new life ahead of us that we just got to be ready for.
Definitely, I want to savor every last minute in these final weeks. I just want to live in it for a little bit longer.
I think I am ready for that next step, and I do want to, make that move from Springfield.
Because the closer it gets, the more I'm I know it'll be fine once I leave, but it'll be, I'm not really looking forward to it anymore.
I've had seniors now for the majority of my time at Springfield, and I love it. As frustrating as they can be, especially in the spring, there's an ability to have real conversations and to feel like you're giving them motivation in a positive direction. And I don't know, you're little real people, if that makes sense.
Just to enjoy it, don't rush anything because it's going to be gone before you know it.
I didn't expect to have senioritis hit me as hard as it did, but I would just tell people to be ready for it and to make sure that they keep themselves in check. They don't want to get too lazy too quickly.
And now that we're at the end, I wish I took it more slowly.
Class of 2022 out. Springfield, we thank you for everything you've taught us and helped us with along the way. Until next time.